Morning, sports fans. In a slight twist of events, I've given my load to Marcus, my colleague, who needed to be home once again, which, funny enough, it happened the other week to young Oliver. We had to swap loads, and anyway, that's the reason we have interchangeable trailers. So, my load has now been changed. I'm loading from just south of Valencia. Should be a load of satsumas for 2 drops back to the UK. It worked in that I could use the time off to pay back some of the hours that I owed from previous rest periods, reductions that I'd had, and also it made, because that load was ready earlier, though as it turned out it was only a couple of hours earlier anyway, so anyway, it meant that I could make up some rest hours and that Marcus could get loaded and on his way and get back in time, because he's off next week. Funny enough, he's coming back down to Spain on holiday. But yeah, so we're now heading to the south of Valencia this morning. We're 27 miles away at the moment. It's 5:15. They open at 6 o'clock, so I'm hoping to be there just before and hopefully get loaded straight away and away up to Castells for tonight. That would be a good run. Let's see how we get on. Right, well, we're here anyway, and I've booked in, and security guard just says park here, give him all his details. Now I've got to spin round and go around the other side of the building, and that's where I get loaded. So let's go around there. Right, he sent me round to the wrong bay at first, but it was obviously only the other side of the factory, so when I got round there they put me onto the right place. Got round straight on the bay, first in line, so that was good. Loaded, paperwork done, and we're on our way. 442 miles
At
to
the roundabout,
Castells.
take the first exit.
We're just winging our way around Valencia at the moment, but I just thought I'd show you that fort up on the hilltop up there, look. Pretty impressive. Morning again. We just stopped at that fuel station there.
At the roundabout, take the third exit to T620.
I did stop at one earlier on, but they didn't have a pump on the right side, so I topped up the other side because I was
At the
pretty
roundabout,
short.
take the third exit to T620.
They didn't have any AdBlue on pumps, so I had to buy a barrel because I was short and put that in. But this one was just up the road, and that's me.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to Nautobi Armuthyard.
Everything topped up now, so that's handy. 350 miles to go to Castells, 7 hours and 12 minutes, averaging 50 miles an hour. That should give me 350, 360 something. So I've only got 10 minutes to play with so far. Hopefully I'll make a bit of time up on that by getting a higher average than 50, which you normally can do up here, especially on these roads. You probably do 52, 53 average, so over 5 or 6 hours that'll give me another 10 mile. But let's crack on. Hello again. We're just done 212 miles in that first 4.5 hour shift. I've got 6 minutes left, and my sat-nav was saying there's an air here, so this is going to do me. I only need a 30-minute break, so I'll get half an hour in here, and then I can move on to up towards Girona and further. It's 210 miles to Castells, So I should be able to do Castettes in my remaining 4.5 hours, which will be spot on. What's in there? So yeah, we're gonna grab a bit of grub and then we'll crack on. We've made our way up past Pamplona, where I went to see the bull run the other week. I was just talking to my colleague about it, and we're heading up towards Girona and the border with France. Just got 80 miles to go and 2 hours and 9 minutes to do it. So everything's looking good for Castettes for this evening. I hate these tunnels where they put them both ways like this. Horrible. They've been doing roadworks on this section for, yeah, it must be 18 months or 2 years that I know of. I remember coming through here with a motorsport truck. That ain't fun with the low belly lockers and all the rest of it. So yeah, we're making good progress. Pleased enough with that, and as I say, we should be in Castettes for this evening. Hopefully young Oliver will be there as well. Oh, here we are then, just coming up to the border. We've done this crossing before, and normally there's police in attendance, and they sometimes pull you and ask for CMRs and different paperwork, which I've got. It's no problem, it's all in order. But we'll just have to see what happens this time. Hopefully your man will let me back in. Let me join the queue. And it doesn't look like there we are, he's let me in. Thank you very much, young man. But it doesn't look like I'm going to crash the gate doing 98. Police, yeah, they're here just the other side, look, so as I said, not a problem. Let's see what happens there. Brit in front of me, yeah. Well, he's checked the CMR, but I don't know what he wants to check, the goods or whatever now, so let's go and help the boys in blue out. Oh well, here we go. 2 minutes of a job, just opened the back doors and he said, yeah, all good, chef. All the same? I said, yes it is, yeah, oranges. Okay, you go. Right, so that's us on our way. Doesn't look like what a ridiculous exit. Anyway, there we are. Thank you very much, Mr. Volvo. Right, 55 miles to Castettes, hour and 35. Absolutely spot on. Should do that in an hour and 10 minutes maybe. Get parked up. Oh, I'm looking forward to my tea. Afternoon everybody. As you will see from the sign in front of us now, we've made Castettes. Just concentrate on getting out here safely. There we go. Yeah, I've just got 34 minutes left on this driving period before I need a break. So that's absolutely fantastic time.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to the road.
Oliver, my colleague, has confirmed he is coming here tonight, so we'll stop here and have dinner together. otherwise I would have pushed on. I've got probably got another half an hour that I could squeeze in, but in fairness I'd need a break to do it, so it's one of them, innit? It cost me 45 minutes break time to do 30 minutes extra driving.
Arriving at Release D Castets.
So I might as well call that it earlier, get stopped, parked up somewhere decent here, have a decent bit of grub and a shower, meet up with Ollie, and
At the roundabout,
and then I'll
take
just
the
kick
third
off.
exit to the road.
Kick off early in the morning. Just trying to find somewhere where I'm not going to annoy anybody with the fridge. And I'm thinking anyway, I'll find somewhere. I'm going to get parked up and get myself sorted. So, catch you early hours of the morning. Good morning, sports fans. Here we are, leaving Castettes. A very tight Castettes, I have to say. It's ages since I've seen it this full. My colleague Marcus was here early hours of this morning. And he said he struggled to get a space. My colleague Oliver there, tucked up in bed. So I'm hoping at the top end here
Continue 200 yards to the end of the street, then turn
there's
left.
going to be a little route through, because
Turn left onto Rue du Centre Routier, then
it
take the
parked so
first
tight
right.
down the bottom end that you couldn't get out. So hopefully there will be a route through up here. Looks like I might have to be a bit creative, or can I get through somewhere? Let's have a look here. Yeah, that's good. So we're going to be able to get out anyway. The next issue then is down at
Turn
Bordeaux.
right onto D42,
The ring
then
road is
enter the
shut. I'll be
roundabout.
there in about an hour, just over an hour. It's 1:30 now, so I'm probably going to be there about 3 o'clock. And the ring road is shut until 6 o'clock. But I need to get off this early because I've got an early delivery on Friday.
At
So
the roundabout,
I need
take
to
the first exit to
start
A63.
early, to finish early, to start early again, in order to get there on time on Friday. Anyway, let's see what the ring road at Bordeaux chucks up at us. That's us through Bordeaux and out the top side. We have to go around the left hand side instead of the right hand side using the interior ring road. But in fairness, it only cost us maybe 5 minutes with the diversion and slowing down for a couple of junctions and a bit of traffic. But otherwise, yeah, good clear run. I'd take that in Bordeaux every day. 505 miles up to Calais, so obviously I'm not going to do that. I've only got 8 hours left. So if I can get somewhere around 400 miles, that'll leave me 100 miles to do in the morning, that'll be fine. And it's probably far enough away, far enough away to avoid any problems with immigrants or such. Anyway, I've got another couple of hours to do on this shift before I need a break, so catch you then, when hopefully it'll be a bit lighter. Everybody loves a bridge, right? Oh, beautiful. 16 degrees at the minute. Lovely day though. We're probably 30 miles or so, 25 to 30 miles outside Rouen. I've got 3/4 of an hour left on this second shift, so probably gonna either stop this side or maybe get the other side, see what traffic's like, and then decide whether to do the last hour on a 10-hour drive, which I might do because it means that I got a bit further and I can start later rather than starting at stupid o'clock tonight, which I'm going to have to do anyway, but it'll give me an extra, I'll need a break, so it'll give me an extra 2 hours in bed and 2 hours on a spread over tomorrow, but we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are coming into Calais. That big red arch you see on the right hand side, we've done it before, coming from Boulogne side. That's the Seat Europe, big shopping centre. So that's the end of this trip, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Anybody who's not subscribed, please subscribe. We're doing great on the numbers at the minute. It's proper growing really well. I'm really pleased with it. YouTube love it because they push it out a bit more for each subscriber we get, so thank you very much. If you've got any comments, likes, whatever, anybody who entered the watch competition, today is the
exit
Friday.
42 on the right, talk to Nelson-la-Manche, then keep right.
Sorry. Today is the Friday that it's actually finishing, so I'll be putting up the winning result for whoever's won, guessing the correct mileage from my start on Monday.
Keep right to E15.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Monday the 6th of the 10th, X123 BTS, starting mileage 141,339.
Rolling down the highway, the sun shining bright. My Scania V8's roaring, what a glorious sight. With a heart full of freedom, I'm feeling alive. The wind in my hair, oh, what a vibe. Through the fields and the valleys, the landscape unfolds. Me and my truck, telling stories untold. From the mountains of Norway to the shores of the sea. When I'm in my cab, you know I'm truly free. So let's ride with the breeze on this open road, trucking through Europe, feeling light as a load. With every mile we travel, we're dancing with joy in my Scania V8. I'm a happy old boy.